like you, and want you, and we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours, right?
Yes, that is the direction that these two degenerates on my screen are heading towards. They done made their choice, and now they got to go take a visit to Old Fleece. I know we shouldn't make fun, but hey, y'all keep taking L's and y'all just giving ammunition for everybody. And it said we also got our sources from our good friends at Fox News, so that way you MAGA folk, conservative folks can't say that we weren't doing any research. But let's get on to the meat of the matter. Two Texas men have been charged in an alleged plot to invade a Haitian island, remove its male residents, and gather the women and children as their assets. Federal prosecutors announced Thursday. Gavin Rivers Weisenberg, 21 of Allen, and Tanner Christopher Thomas, 20 of Argyle, were indicted on charges of conspiracy to remove, abuse, and gather in a foreign country and production of candy corn, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Texas. Weisenberg and Thomas intended to erase all of the men on the island so that they could turn all of the women and children into assets, federal prosecutors allege. I mean, I don't get it. It took y'all how long to get a law degree versus somebody like me to figure that out in about 5 minutes? I don't get it. I'll never get it. Yeah, here's Tanner Christopher Thomas. Oh yeah, the great value Ed Norton. This degenerate. I mean, y'all really think Haiti's still a little unstable? Y'all really think two versus 87,000 people? No, let's divide that up. We'll say we'll go as bad as say 35,000 people, as in 35 healthy functioning males. Y'all really think y'all have a chance with that? I mean, y'all really thought that this was gonna be some Call of Duty. That's what it looks like y'all were trying to think about.
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out my face.
Between August 2024 and July 2025, Weisenberg and Thomas allegedly planned to take on Gonave Island to indulge in their darkest moments. Court documents state they intended to buy a sailboat, hardware and recruit members from DC's homeless community to serve a a mercenary force as they invaded Gonave Island and staged a coup d'etat, prosecutors said. You know what a mercenary is? We'll put it in simple terms. A mercenary is a person that is hired for the thing that I'm willing to say that you two motherfuckers don't have, called money, to sanitize issues. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and scoot this down. This is the other part, looking like a ghetto fabulous hangman Adam Page, as in Gavin Rivers Weisenberg. Authorities allege the pair took steps to prepare for the invasion, including learning Haitian Creole, attempting to recruit others, and enrolling in schools to gain skills that would help them carry out the invasion. Man, y'all went y'all went all the way out to do such things. Let's see, Haitian Creole. You ever heard of Rosetta Stone? I'm sure most people still use that. Recruit others. You ain't got no money, dude. You know what they say? A poor king is a poor king, and you own that program that apparently a lot of people of your ilk like to say that we're we're the purveyors of, that we're the ones that lead. No. Have to miss us on that one too, son. Thomas even joined the U.S. Air Force to receive relevant military training, according to prosecutors. You joined the Air Force. I mean, we're going to try to do the Kyle Rittenhouse Part 3. In addition to the alleged blueprint, both men are accused of candy corn production. Gonavi Island, located in the Gulf of Gonavi, has a population of roughly 100,000, according to La Gonavi Haiti partners. Yeah, y'all gonna try to go in there by a sailboat. I mean, y'all playing. These people ain't. Y'all ain't got enough to handle that. You would need an act of God to even have thought about it. Now let's get back to the dissertation. If convicted, Weisenberg and Thomas each face up to life in federal prison for the conspiracy charge, which, since they are part of the unmelanated, they probably wouldn't be able to. They probably wouldn't get life. The candy cane, or I'm sorry, the candy corn charges carry between 15 and 30 years in federal. So I'm willing to put a bet that they're just probably going to give. They'll probably get. Oh, we'll say they'll get the 15. They'll get the 15, and most of the other part, like the invasion part, since it would be heavily illogical, no matter how much they can try to stage it, because we know these motherfuckers have no kind of coin to be able to stage something like this. So they'll probably throw that out. So it said, yeah, they'll probably just 15. But let's go hear the live part. I want to hear the live part about this. And this is also coming from Fox News.
So 11:37 on the East Coast and 8:37 on the West Coast. My name is Josh Breslow, and we've been following breaking news all throughout. We have another developing story that we're keeping an eye on. This coming in moments ago from our Fox 4 Dallas team. And I do want to remind you and say here, viewer discretion is advised as some of the details are disturbing. Now, we're hearing that two North Texas men have been indicted for an alleged scheme to sail to a foreign island, murder all the men there, and enslave the women and children. Again, this information here coming from court documents, as they say the men planned and trained for nearly a year. That's according to legal documents.
A year? A whole year? You not realize that a whole year? What, y'all play Call of Duty and Battlefield? Is that what y'all call trading nowadays? Think you could lick off a couple rounds and then yell friendly care package inbound?
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out my face.
In an attempt, they say, to fulfill their, quote, rape fantasies. Gavin Rivers Weissenberg, 21 years old, of Allen, seen there on the left-hand side of your screen, and Tanner Christopher Thomas, 20 years old, have been indicted by a grand jury on counts of conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country and production of child pornography. The charges were given for the pair's extensive plans to travel to an island, which is part of the Republic of Haiti, to attempt a coup there. That's again according to the documents. Weisenberg and Thomas reportedly prepared from August 2024 to July 2025 to execute their plans, in which they allegedly intended to buy a boat, sail to that island, kill every man on the island, overtake it by force, and take the women and children as slaves. The island there does have a population, we're told, of about 87,000 people. From July 2024 to May 2025, the suspects apparently took classes to prepare for the coup. On August 5th of 2024,
So the two of y'all gonna prepare for something that would have never been able to happen. Try to recruit, what is it, homeless people. And you realize y'all may think it, but the homeless people may resemble, some of them may resemble some of my complexion. So considering that y'all are probably the complete opposite, what are you gonna do about your homeless militia? They come at a price.
Weisenberg enrolled, we're told, at the North Texas Fire Academy in Rockwall. This was allegedly an effort to gain training and useful skills for their plot. I mentioned it a few times, viewer discretion advised, and all of this information coming in from court documents that were obtained by Fox 4 Dallas. On January 7th,
Viewer discretion is advised, really?
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
We could have been told you all of this, but hey, we just pass out the news as it comes, and hopefully y'all get a little bit of knowledge out of it, or realize that yeah, society's a little more mad than what we thought.
of 2025, we're told Thomas enlisted in the U.S. Air Force, and the documents say that he intended to use his military training for the planned overthrow of the island.
His military training, man, this motherfucker ain't no Napoleon Dynamite talking about, I got skills with nunchucks, and I'm gonna go get me a Liger.
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out my face.
We're also told that February 8th, Weisenberg actually failed out of fire training. On February 20th, Weisenberg bought tickets to Thailand.
Failed out of fire training.
And at least partially to enroll in a sailing course to prepare for getting.
He bought tickets to Thailand to at least partially enroll in a sailing course. He ain't going to Thailand for no sailing course. We know that, and if you don't know, you might want to figure it out yourself, because just saying, he ain't going to Thailand to learn how to sail. Could have took his ass to Piney Point, Maryland.
To the island. The indictment says once he got to Thailand, he never enrolled due to the cost of that course.
Nah, it was the cost of them friends in Thailand. It wasn't about no sailing. It was about, I'm gonna experiment.
Then in March, charged. Thomas managed to change his Air Force assignment from a base in Germany to one located over in Maryland. The indictment says this was both to stay in the U.S. to continue planning the coup and an attempt to recruit homeless people from the Washington, D.C. area to help. The suspects are accused of attempting to recruit others to help with the coup, both online and in person. Weisenberg and Thomas are also accused of coercing a minor to engage in sexual activity on camera. That was back in August of last year. Weisenberg arrested on July 3rd on his charges, but what we don't know is the arrest date for Thomas. Fox 4 Dallas.
Bet you they are, if they look like me, they'd have been like, yep, on 3:30 this happened, then 3:37 he finished, 3:38 he kicked her out. It would have the whole rap sheet. Miss me.
Reaching out to the attorneys listed for Weisenberg, but they have yet to respond. No legal representation found for Thomas at this point. Weisenberg and Thomas both face up to life in federal prison if they are convicted of conspiracy to commit murder in a foreign country. Again, this is being investigated by several agencies, including the FBI, the U.S. Air Force Office of Special Investigations, and police departments. The case being prosecuted by the Assistant U.S. Attorney. We will keep you updated here as we do get additional information. I do want to pop this up on your screen. This is actually a post just coming in from Fox 26 Houston saying that 2 North Texas men have been indicted for an alleged scheme to sail to a foreign island, murder all the men, and enslave the women and children. Again, Fox 4 Dallas reporting here that that is an island of about 87,000 people.
There you go. It seems like people just come up with some of the brightest ideas. I mean, we're going to recruit homeless people. You think the homeless people are going to miss out on 3 hots and a cot to go deal with some broke motherfucker? No, no, no. There's things that make sense. But as said, in regards to these two, the only thing that they got to worry about is being the honey buns in the Gray Bar Hotel. Stand up, stand out, shine bright, and good night.